Sup Girlies, Miss Corona, got us all confined into our rooms, so I no longer have any excuse to not make my first YouTube videos nerding out on BL series. I have watched tons of unpopular BL opinions, but I do feel like some tend to be a repetition of others, so here I am providing you all with actual, unpopular opinions. I'll start up light. First up. Dark Blue Kiss intro was iconic. Okay, so yes, a good number have said that they enjoyed the intro, but honey no, enjoying does this not make it justice. It was iconic. I was laughing my ass off because as soon as I saw it I thought, bitch, is this the bold and the beautiful? I honestly liked that it told you the story, not in full, but it was cool to go back and look at all the little references like the apron and the coffee beans. That was a very cool touch. So, in short, it was indeed truly iconic and an intro that we will forever remember as that bitch. This is not necessarily unpopular, but none of y'all girlies have said this out loud with your whole chest. New Waj saw at Manikal aka, Miss Thing over here, makes the best series. Yes, I know. I am bold like that and I will be waiting for you at the door to square up, but rarely do I see BL series that portray aspects of gay relationship as well as the ones he directs. A good example was in Love by Chance. I loved that Pete took his time and expressed that he got ready for it, or teen giving Farm time to prepare, both emotionally and physically. A lot of times these series are written by women for women, and for some reason we forget that douching is a thing. We can't possibly just feel like it and say, guess what babes, let's do it now. Right after we just came from eating on this restaurant. Girl. Also, Perth was the perfect choice for A, and the series would have not been what it was without him. I am worried about Love by Chance too, cause I can't stand Ken and don't think Ken and Tin can hold a whole series together, but I'll give it a try. Next up, misogyny in BL series shows up in many ways. Some have mentioned the trope of the evil female lead and whatnot, but another way that shows up is also in the ridiculing of feminine gaze. Funnily enough, there are two types, the cute and fragile, who usually is the main lead, and the loud, extravagant and usually purposely less attractive gaze. Both misogynistic, as it portrays the cute and fragile as a stereotypical woman role in a man's body, with terminologies such as wifey act, and the complete inability to fend for themselves, very much K-drama lead actress. And the loud one as a caricature or this stereotypical woman role with an added hint of homophobia. Another reason why I like news series is usually they aren't made fun of. In fact, the only time I can recall seeing the loud gay being positively represented was in Make It Right with the iconic couple that was Yak and Luke Mo. Directed by guess who? Miss New. Oh, I just said that Miss News series are that bitch, but I could not stand Few's undecisive ass. So watching Yak fall in love and Luke Mo pursue him made it all worth it for me. They had such a cute relationship and quite sincere and mostly drama-free, and I loved that, as well as the fact that Yak was the extravagant loud gay who finally got one of the lead boys. Of course, Unpopular is that bitch, so we had no other choice to stan. Alright girlies, get your guns out. And Singto make a better on-screen couple than Singto and Christ. Ratatata. Hold your horses, I know, how dare I, but hear me out. I don't know if is the character or is just Christ, but he always seems to have a hard time doing intimate scenes, and by intimate, I literally mean the bare minimum, which is kissing. I just don't think BL is for him, which is fine. But I'd love to see Singto and Dome in another series as the main couple, and possibly in one where, spoiler alert, they don't have an annoying ending like in He's Coming to Me. Bitch, seriously. Thun is just going to be a crazy bitch talking to himself and eating double plates for the rest of his life? A whole boy was in a coma. Give Mess the damn body and let's get going, god damn it.
พี่กูที่เป็นพยาบาลนะเล่าให้ฟังว่าตอนมารับศพเนี่ยเขามารับแค่คนเดียวเองเหมือนแบบเป็นคนไม่มีญาติอะลองคิดดูนะ ตรโชคร้ายเลยป่วยตายตั้งแต่จบตายไปยังเป็นผีไร้ญาติผีเผลออะไรของมึงวะเพ้อเจ้อ
Since I have already annoyed y'all, guess what? I will now open the gates of hell and let all chaos run loose with this next one. Tharn is a masochist at best and a self-hating gay at worst. I had the hardest, and let me repeat that, the hardest time watching TharnType. I couldn't possibly understand what must have been wrong in Tharn's brain to find Type romantically attractive. Physically? I get it. Romantically? But she has insulted you, harassed you, ridiculed you, and through all of that you looked as said, he must be broken, let me fix him, I know I can turn him gay? Miss Thing? Let me just say this to any young gay who might have seen that and thought, doable, you are playing with fire. And not in a Blackpink type of way. Both Tharn and Type should have gone to therapy, Tharn to figure out why he has a deep savior complex and is willing to sacrifice other LGBT+ people's comfort for the comfort of a homophobic prick, and Type because clearly he never went, point blank period. A lot of people have excused his behavior because of what happened, and while I understand him, her remains toxic. But because I understand him, I am confused as to how he didn't hate Tharn much more than he initially did. Cause, did we all forget that essentially Tharn sexually molested him?
I think that we've had quite enough of you today. Go on.
Also, he better go back to his bestie and apologize for making him feel some type of way when he was getting pounded on the low all this time. Having said so, I love the chemistry, but Tharn is definitely a masochist. Also, Tharn is a horrible friend, but that's for another time. Again, truthfully talking, we know that all Thai BL series, unless directed by Ms. New, are mostly made for women and have no to little interest in providing actual representation for LGBT+ people, but this would be huge. A feminine top would be revolutionary, and low-key green from Together the series is giving very much femme top.
ใครไม่เป็นไรใช่ไหมเจ็บตรงไหนหรือเปล่าโดนอะไรหรือเปล่ายุ่งหายเดี๋ยวเขาเรียนที่ตรงนี้เดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้กลับมาอีกเดี๋ยวจะเป็นอันตรายนะหายเดี๋ยวกินดูได้เองไม่เจ็บใช่ไหมไม่รู้สิผู้ชายบอกว่าเดี๋ยวกินดูแลเองนะ
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
But considering cultural differences and target audience, I don't think that will happen anytime soon. Okay, my last one just to leave y'all hot and bothered. Together the series is boring. Listen up, I am sorry Win and Bright are very good looking, but maybe is the lack of chemistry, maybe it's just me, but I am forcing my way through the series and at times I forget it's even airing. It might be the story or something, but it's rather uninteresting so far. Tyne is a clueless self-entitled demanding bitch, Bright is a robotic tsundere whose life could be so much easier if 1. He went for someone who was actually gay, but also watch it be another case of I only like him, no other man type of nonsense, and 2. Express his damn emotion since he was bold enough to say, insert video.
มองกูขนาดเนี้ยกูก็จูบไปล้มเลย
Why are you gay?
I hope my opinion changes cause they are cute, but if not, I will continue watching for the return of Drake and Frank, and for TopTap's fine ass, which Shin rightfully picked in 3 will be free over Neo crop topped, dumb but also, fine, ass. Okay, that was enough for today. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I got tons of more opinions, but we like minimal work effort, so if you all want to square up, please write your opinions in the comments below, and depending on how this goes and for how long this Miss Corona is going to keep us all locked inside, I'll see you in my next video, so subscribe. Bye.
Culture swaps the